Oh my God! It is episode 44 of the Keep on Trucking podcast. Yeah.
No.
No. Ooh, Luke Davis joins in on the intro.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I just spent 2.5 hours, dude, cleaning the outside of my van. Has been getting spray painted over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought some goof off at AutoZone, and I got rid of everything immediately. Also, my hair's fucked up. I got rid of everything immediately, dude. I have like a Karen hair right now. Can I speak to the manager? That's what I said at AutoZone. I was like, somebody spray painted in my van. Can I speak to the manager?
This is unacceptable.
It's unacceptable.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's better treatment than you got when you went into that place that sold spray paint. Remember that?
Dude, yeah. There's a spot right here by Luke's apartment that sells spray paint. And I went inside and I said, "Do you guys have like anything that removes spray paint from a car?" And the lady said no.
She didn't say no. She was like, no. She was like,
yeah.
Why would you ever want to do that? Spray paint is amazing. She had just like cans of spray paint.
Yeah.
She was like, why would you want to destroy art? And you're just like, I'm trying to.
Yeah.
My property was vandalized.
When we left, though, you were talking shit on her, but I didn't understand. I thought you were talking shit on me.
Yeah.
Because you said they sell spray paint. Why would they sell something to remove it?
I didn't say why would they. I said why would I. I was being her. We left the place and I was like, why would I have spray paint removal? And I was trying to be her, and you were like, asshole, because it's a spray. Like, you got mad at me, and I was like, I was being her.
I thought you were clowning me, dude. Here, I'm gonna make myself some coffee because you can tell the people what you did to my bottle.
Every
of
time
coffee.
I come into this place, I feel like I'm being put on trial for how I've offended you.
What you did to me?
This is a very minor offense.
Minor offense?
Yeah.
Dude, you ruined like 12 glasses, like 12 cups of coffee for me.
Uh-huh.
So just tell people what you did while I make myself some delicious coffee.
Well,
also this is the aftermath.
I was making some coffee of that Frankie was kind enough to share, and
not kind enough to share, but also you were like, can you bring coffee over? And I was like, yeah, man, I'll bring coffee over to my buds. You know, coffee in the morning with my homies, dude. It sounds like a blast. Yes.
Yeah.
And I went over excited, dude.
I didn't realize I set your expectations so high just to destroy them.
And then so I get there, right? I get there, you're boiling water.
I poured the water into the container of coffee instead of the cup.
Asshole.
It wasn't on purpose. I just had. It was clearly an accident.
Yeah, it was an accident, and I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed. No, what pisses me off is that you were like, just a drop. So I was like, oh, fine, it's just a drop. And then I'm playing Grand Theft Auto on your television. Yeah. And then I look over, and you're like, I salvaged this much. So it wasn't just a drop.
It took root, and it spread. I don't know how coffee and water interact, but yeah, I ruined a good bit of Frankie's coffee, and you know what I was thinking about after was I was thinking like, thank God I don't like fly planes or something like like a mistake like that. Like one time I went to, it's the exact same thought process as, I guess maybe I'm just an idiot, but one time I went to like crack an egg into a bowl and then I cracked the egg and I just like opened it right into the sink. And then I was just like, oh, what the and that's like the same type of mistake that would just, you know,
happen in a plane?
Yeah, if I was a pilot and And I'm just like, instead of, I guess I'll just press the button that makes the wings fall off. And it was supposed to be the air conditioning.
No,
And the two buttons are too close together, and they shouldn't have the wings fall off button on the plane. But sometimes you just gotta go, you gotta go be commando.
Instead of pushing the button that makes the wheels come down, you're like, I'll just push the button that ejects me.
yeah.
just the passenger. Is that the pilot?
Yeah. Well, and sometimes I have these like, sometimes it's like an impulse thing too.
Here it is, dude.
Like if there's something bad, like that's why I don't like guns. I've shot guns before and I don't like it because, I do like it, but I always get a little nervous around them.
You're gonna fuck up and accidentally face it your way?
Yeah, I'm just like, how easy would it be right now to just end my life? Just like, and I wouldn't even have to have that much.
Well, dude,
it wouldn't have to have any purpose to it. It would just be like, instead of going like this, I just go like this.
You don't think that when you're driving?
No, I feel comfortable driving. I like driving.
But it's the same thought. Like, how easy would it be now to just end my
also,
life and everybody's life?
I think it's like a practice thing. Like if I drove a lot, it probably, or if I shot guns a lot, it would be more comfortable.
Dude, one time I was watching a UFC fight at my buddy's house, and he whoever we were watching won. I guess, and Mexicans love to win, dude.
Yeah.
And my homie, his name's Rafa. Rafa goes, "Yo, dude, you guys want to fucking shoot guns?" And we're like, "Yeah." Like, what's the guy from Looney Tunes that has the two guns and he just shoots him in the sky?
The cowboy.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name.
The with the super tight jeans. What's his name? Yosemite Sam.
Is that him? I think so. Yeah.
The guy's not even Mexican, but anyways, so I guess just Western.
Yeah.
So we win or whatever. And he goes, "You guys want to shoot guns?" And me and my homie Sex Store. We're like, "Fuck it." Yeah. And then he goes, "All right." It comes out. He brings out like 3 handguns. He was like, "This one." He's drunk, so he's just telling us a story of each gun and how much they cost. And then he brings it out.
You guys are drunk.
Yeah, we're all drunk.
They're his guns.
Yeah. So,
how old are you?
This was like 3 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
So I was probably like 24.
Yeah.
So fucking the girls are there. Like Iram's there. This fool's girlfriend's there. It's like some other chick is there. So the guns come out. They leave.
Yeah.
Like they're sober and they're smart. So they just guns come out.
Smart ladies.
Like, all right, and they just book it.
Yeah.
And then this fool starts loading it, and then I'm looking around. I'm like, where are we gonna shoot this at? Like, we're in a neighborhood.
Yeah.
And he grabs it and he goes, "You guys want to shoot it?" And I was like, "Where?" And there's a pillar. So here, let me explain this correctly. Well, we're under like a shade, right? Like an awning, and there's a metal pillar on dirt, and it's perfect square, 1 foot on each side, and around it is just like the cement that we're standing on. So it's just 1 foot, 1 foot per side of dirt. He's like, "Let's just shoot it in there," and I'm like, I'm like drunk.
Shoot it at the ground.
Yeah, I'm like drunk.
That's the worst. This is the least fun way to shoot guns in the world. And also probably the safest, but...
So, I think he's fucking around. So, the fool was like, "Nah, let's go." And he walks up to me and goes, just unloads on it. Just, bah, 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 bah. And, like, it's like, none of us are wearing ear protection.
Yeah.
So, we just hear...
Yeah.
And we just like, look around like...
That's good.
Yeah, and then he hands me the gun, and then I go, "God, I do one." And I'm like, all right.
Guns are fun.
And they give it back, yeah. And then I was like, that was fun.
Yeah, it is fun. Shooting guns is fun. And I do like to shoot guns. It just makes me nervous.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah.
That just means you're... imagine not being nervous around guns.
Well, some people
aren't,
some people, they're trained or they like grow up around guns. But you just,
You didn't grow up around guns?
No,
Me
we
either.
didn't shoot guns. My dad, he never hunted growing up, and he had like a bit of resentment that he was never brought up with guns. So like just recently, my dad got a gun, like for the first time ever. He's like, yeah, he's like,
He's like,
this world is crazy right now. I don't know if I should be saying that. Is that a conflict of? Should I tell people that
your dad bought a gun?
that my dad bought a gun?
No, that's fine. People have guns.
Yeah.
One time I found my dad's gun.
Yeah.
That wasn't his. I didn't know he had. So I guess in my neighborhood, me and my homie Brian, shout out, we're in my room, just hanging out, and my mom comes in, and she goes, "Yo, don't leave the room. Stay in here. If something happens by the window, run out. Let us know."
Yeah.
And we're like, what's happening? And my mom goes, your dad just saw a guy chase another guy with a fucking butcher knife. And we're like, oh shit. So she's like, just stay in here. I was like, all right. So me and Brian are playing video games, and then I go, you want some hot Cheetos? And I was like, yeah, I want some hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
So I went out to
it takes 2 minutes for you guys to get over that your father's chasing a man.
No, my dad wasn't chasing a man. My dad saw.
Your dad was chasing down a guy who was chasing down a guy.
No. My dad. They just saw it out the window in our neighborhood.
Okay.
It was a small neighborhood.
Yeah.
And so I go, you want some hot Cheetos? He goes, yeah. And then we walked to get to the pantry. I open it. Next to the hot Cheetos is a fucking revolver, dude. I'm like, oh shit, dude. I never seen a gun. I didn't grow up around guns.
Yeah.
Parents never talked about guns. And I was like, oh, sick, dude. And I grab it. I'm like, Brian, look.
Yeah.
And we're like classic kids, dude, playing with a gun.
Yeah.
Like six. And then my parent, I don't know if it was my mom or my dad. They go, hey, what the fuck? And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah.
Which maybe don't scream at a kid holding a revolver.
Yeah. Also,
you know?
maybe find a better spot.
Yeah, dude.
Than the next to the hot Cheetos.
So
your favorite snack. Put it near the almonds or something shitty. The saltines with no salt.
Or on top of the fridge where I can't reach.
Oh, where will Frankie not find the gun? Let's put it in the ice cream. Just in the pantry.
Let's put it on top of his Xbox.
Yeah. You're like, fuck playing the Xbox. Let's go shoot.
So it was hidden my entire life until this very moment.
Uh-huh.
And then I find it and they're hey, and I
he probably, you know what it probably was when he, sorry, finish after this, but
no, that's it.
Well, he probably brought it out when he saw the guy with the knife.
Well, that's a story.
Yeah.
It's not that it's always been there. And I just flew by my head and I never saw a revolver next to my hot Cheetos.
You're like, has this gun always been here?
No, he set it there ready just in case like the guy came inside our place.
Yeah.
My dad could fucking kill a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Which I don't think he would.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think my dad would kill a guy.
Yeah.
They watch this.
Do they?
I don't know. This will start a conversation at the house.
He's like, I'd kill a guy.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. He gets defensive.
He's short tempered. He had a brother, I think, that killed guys and shit.
He had a brother?
Yeah, I think he passed away, but he was like some Robin Hood type fella.
Okay.
And he would like kill fellas.
In the sense that he would steal from the rich and give to the poor?
He would like defend people and shit.
Okay.
I don't know. I think my dad's only told me about him like once or twice. He was like a way older brother, so I don't think my dad even met him that much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta ask my dad more about this shit.
Yeah.
Because he said that they killed him, but that nobody ever said that they killed him. That he just went away. Because nobody wanted to accept the fact that somebody got him. But all of my dad's brothers are fucking hotheads, dude.
Yeah.
Like, they're all fighters and shit. My dad too.
Yeah.
Which is crazy that I'm not a hothead.
Right.
And I'm not like that. So maybe my dad would kill a guy.
Well, how many brothers does he have?
Dude, I don't know. I'm not close to my dad's family at all.
Yeah.
He's one of 8.
Okay.
I think he has 4 brothers and 2 sisters.
He's the baby?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he is the youngest one.
So by the time it got around to him, maybe the violence, it didn't trickle down that much.
No, because the one that's older than him, there's 2 brothers older than him that are still that were very violent. And I'm thinking of one dude that to this day, dude, he's fucking like down, just ready to fight.
Yeah.
He's like 69 or 68 maybe. He's just always ready to fight.
Yeah.
And he's just buff as shit too, dude. He's like still buff.
Yeah.
It's insane.
70 years old.
Yeah, there's never worked out his legs, but like, just the biggest chest and arms in the world.
Yeah.
And he has another brother that's a bodybuilder and is like a black belt in karate.
Oh shit.
So it's like, so they just love fighting over there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they've ever killed a guy, but I'm pretty sure they'd love to. Hey, those guys, I'm sure they'd love to kill a guy.
Yeah.
Given a reason. My dad's more level-headed.
Yeah. That's good. He's got the rage, but he's got the temperament too.
Dude, one time I feel like I'm hogging this.
No, it's okay.
I'll tell you this, and then you could tell me if your dad has ever killed a guy.
Okay. Short answer, yes.
Well, let me tell my thing first.
Okay, all right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's boring. It was just when he was drunk driving. So.
Are you serious?
No, I'm just kidding.
That's the clip. Just that part.
Yeah.
No, one time I went to work with my dad, and he's a truck driver for context. He gets out, he goes like check in or whatever with the security guard. I'm just sitting like in the passenger seat. My dad comes in, just like looks a little off, like a little mad. And I see him get off again, and he goes back to the security guard's office. He gets out, my dad's tying his shoes, and I'm like, what's happening? And like I see his body language is different. And I see the security guard, some big ass black fool, like walks out, like twice the size of my dad, and my dad's squaring up. And I'm like, oh, this was gonna fucking fight right now.
Yeah.
This was like probably like 9-10 years ago, dude.
Yeah.
So he's probably like 45.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like about to score with something, just and then like the other security's coming and they hold back like the security guard.
Their security guy.
Yeah. And I was like, what happened? And my dad's like, fucking told me I didn't have the right papers. And I was like,
Where was it?
At work. We're just like delivering a load.
Oh.
And like in the check-in process.
Holy shit.
I guess like they just fucking got into it.
Yeah.
So like that's like my dad's like a short-temperedness.
Yeah.
But like with us, like he's like level-headed.
Yeah. Man, some guys are just ready to go, you know?
Yeah, dude, I'm not one of those guys.
Yeah, me neither. But they're just at work, and they're just like, it's not personal at all. It's about paperwork. It's so funny.
But like, dude, in those truck driver check-ins, like shit does escalate, dude. Because everybody's on edge. Because the truckers have just been in traffic for fucking hours, dude. And they finally get there. And the people that they talk to have just talked to 50 truckers who have just been in traffic for hours. Yeah. So everybody's just always pissed.
I think fighting used to be a bigger part of our culture. But I don't know. But I think that it used to be that all men were expected to be able to fight on any moment's notice, and
that's true. And also, nobody knew how to fight, so everybody just punched.
Right. And
then they're like, "Yeah, that's what men do." And like
now it's like you only a couple people know how to fight, and they're crazy animals that will destroy you.
Oh, dude.
What?
There we go. No, that the light was down.
Okay. I think it was fine.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
We'll see.
But yeah, it's like everyone was like, they would just like, it'd be like, let's fight. And then they go out and they'd be like, bah! And like just push each other around and like would just have these awkward fights. And then it'd be like, yeah, we got into it down there. And now it's like, you never hear about fights except for once in a while someone will just fucking die, like get their jaw broken or some shit.
Yeah, like that's the scary part, like getting into a fight and accidentally killing someone or accidentally dying. And it's always the people that want to break up the fights that end up dying.
Yeah.
They're like, come on, guys, don't. And then like, they get pushed and they hit their head on the sidewalk.
Well, it's like, it's a tough spot to be in because it's like, if you don't fight, then there could be problems with, there could be problems. Dude. Like, you might get killed yourself if you don't fight whoever's trying to get you, or you might lose face or whatever, whatever it is. But then if you do fight, then you might die, or you might go to prison.
Yeah, dude, like I found like the older I get, I find myself not wanting to break up fights anymore. When I was younger, I'd always be like, "Oh no, come on, guys!" Like, now that I'm older, I'm like, I'm gonna walk that way and then just watch from over there, dude. Yeah, like I'm not trying to be the guy that gets pushed and killed. Yeah. That's insane.
The first couple months that I lived here, I saw, and this is like, without getting into specifics, we're in North Brooklyn.
You could have just said Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Without getting into specifics, we're northeast of Brooklyn. 0.348 clicks that way.
Yeah.
West.
Well, it's new Brooklyn. It's not like, not cool, or it's not like old school. It's like the new school Brooklyn.
It's the Brooklyn with the colored hair.
Yeah. Just people, gentrified Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. And I saw these guys that were like fighting, but they weren't like throwing fists. It was just like they were kind of locked. They were locked up. Yeah. And I realized that one of the guys had the other guy's hair because they just both have really long hair. He's just like holding his hair, and then dude,
like a chick.
This guy, like that's the guy that was on the bottom, he had control, like because he had the guy's hair.
Oh.
And then, dude, this guy, like this other guy, was like, I'm gonna see what's going on over there, and he walked up to them just on the ground and tangled, and then just lit a cigarette and smoked it and just watched them fight on the ground. I was like, buddy, are you gonna do something or not?
You just watched him? Well, how come you didn't do anything?
Cause I don't care.
But the other guy cared?
He cared enough to walk over and be like, hey, guys,
Guys, come on.
guys.
Dude, the hair pulling.
Yeah, but then the guy that was on top, he was a larger gentleman, but he was not in good shape. He was fat.
Oh.
I was trying to like sidestep, like do politically correct terms. He was a larger gentleman, but he wasn't quite in good shape. He was a big fat pig.
He was obese.
No, he was a fat.
Wait, that's a medical term, right? Obese?
Yeah.
You just start calling people that.
Yeah.
Just like skip facts, fat hurts people's feelings.
Yeah.
He's a little obese.
You know. Dude, you hooked up with an obese chick?
Because you can't say fat?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that I'm getting obese.
Don't obese shame.
Or just like buying your parents like something for like Christmas. And you're like telling the lady, like, yeah, my dad, he's a little, I don't want to say he's a 34 waist, maybe between 48. He's obese.
Yeah.
She's a 70 waist. I don't know. That went nowhere. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Dude, getting your hair pulled in a fight sucks because you can't go, ow, 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 ow.
Yeah.
Ow. And like, that's what you want to say when your hair gets pulled.
Yeah. Stop.
Stop. Ow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Have you got your hair pulled, your sideburns pulled?
No.
In Mexico, that's how they would like discipline the kids. They just fucking rip off your sideburns.
That's probably how the Jews do it, right? That's why they keep them so long and curly.
You like pull them in one
Ishmael.
And then when they let go,
Yeah.
thank you. That's how many times they got in trouble.
Yeah. Is Ishmael a Jewish name? That is right.
Ishmael. Yeah, we say with the Ishmael.
Ishmael.
Yeah, if you say Ismael, that means they're Spanish, Mexican.
Ismael.
It's just a religious name. Dude,
Yeah.
I knew a guy. I used to play soccer with a kid named Ismael. And like his dad was like just a machista dude.
Mm.
Just you know what that is?
No.
Just like a
But
man,
I sure responded like I did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, machista.
like a manly man. You know, like a macho man.
Macho.
Yeah. And he's there with his wife and his two daughters. My mom's told me this story. I wasn't there for this, but we were at my soccer practice, and it's like cold, and he's like chilling with his jacket, and I respect this move so much, dude. What he does, because they're freezing.
Mm-hmm.
His family,
Mm-hmm.
and he's standing there with his jacket, and he's just going, I told you guys it was gonna be cold.
Yeah.
And they're like, could you give us your jacket? He's like, no, I told you guys I'm gonna bring my jacket and it's gonna be cold. Bring your own jacket, and you guys didn't listen, and they're just shivering.
Yeah. I bet they didn't forget their jacket next time. Yeah.
So that's perfect, dude.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I've done this move since my mom told me this with my girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
With food,
Uh-huh.
we're like,
Shoot, I don't want anything.
yeah, we're like, I respect that she goes, I'll just have some of your fries, because then I go, thank God you said that. Oh, no, you won't. Get your own fries, and I'll have what you don't finish.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not fucking. Dude,
Yeah.
fuck that. My food is my food, dude.
Yeah.
I'm an obese ass, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
My food is my food. If I get food, you can have some, dude. But don't be like, my side dish is your dish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get your side dish. If you don't finish it, now this is my side dish.
I love how she's like, I'll just have some of yours. Oh, thank you so much for telling me. No, you won't. Yeah.
Well, dude, like that has to be the like the nicest thing she's ever done in my life, dude.
Mm-hmm.
To avoid an argument.
Right.
Like that was the key moment right there. She goes, I'm not that hungry. I'll just have some of your food. Thank God, dude. You just avoided a 3-year argument.
Yeah.
No,
now,
you won't.
do you buy her fries?
No.
Okay.
dude, we fucking, like right after that 3-year argument, we got into this argument like fucking 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's still going on today, dude.
Oh, yeah?
that's made it awkward for us. No, not like 2 years ago. It's made it awkward for us when we're
You
buying.
still bring it up?
When we're buying things. No, dude. No, it's like an unspoken.
You gotta, yeah. When you have one like that, and I have one like that, not with a woman, but with a friend of mine from college, and it's like, we've just both agreed, like, we're not gonna talk about this.
All right, dude. Well, this is like a.
I'll talk with you about it, but But anyway, what's
No,
your
like,
story?
Yeah, tell me yours. Tell me yours after this.
Sure.
After this brief message.
Yeah.
One time when we were going to the beach, we were at Target. So this is when I was working.
Yeah.
So like I was making like a nice amount of money. I was making truck driver money. So like every week, like fucking like 800 to like 1500, like depending on where. So like nice money, dude.
Mm-hmm.
For my age too. And we're paying for stuff. And then like she grabs something, and I go, "Damn, dude, you're gonna get that? Like that's just expensive." As like I didn't mean it like seriously, but I guess I said it too loud, and people like looked at us, and she got embarrassed, and she goes, "Fuck that! I'll just pay for my own shit."
Oh.
And since then, dude, like that. So that day, that was an argument. Since that day, she's paid for her own shit.
Wow.
Or like I'll get her something like to be nice, and she'll like pay me back.
Yeah.
Cause, but like it's funny now that I actually am broke.
That was the smartest thing. That was the smartest joke you ever made.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
No, but I feel bad now though, dude. Because like sometimes like I would have some cash and I want to buy her stuff,
Sure.
and like she won't accept it. She's like, "Nah." She goes, "Fuck that." No, not like that, but she goes, "Nah, I got it,
Yeah.
or whatever. And it, like we've never spoken of it since that day.
Yeah.
But like we just buy our own stuff now.
Yeah.
Which I guess it's nice.
That is nice.
But
you can still like buy her stuff, like treat her to stuff. But I think that like,
dude, as of 2 years, since I moved out here, she's been treating me to a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Because like I go broke every now and then.
Yeah.
And she'll just like shoot me like $20 or $40.
Sure.
Like I'll pay her back, but sometimes she'll just
Yeah.
let me have money.
Yeah. She sends you $40 and she was like, "There, that should last you 2 weeks."
Yeah. But she's a fucking. No, she's nice, dude.
Yeah, she's great. We always come back to you, Adam, and we're like, "Yeah, she's wonderful."
I know.
But yeah, man, I think that this is one of the things that's tricky about modern relationships is who should pay. Is it still on the man? Because women work now, and women. A lot of women that I know make just as much as like a lot of men that
Dude,
I know.
in New York, dude, women make like so much money.
Women clean up here, dude. Women live. If you're a woman, move to New York unless you are a little on the obese side, because because if you're a beautiful woman, you should move to New York because you will just figure out so many ways to just suck up cash.
Dude, we know it's like going out with a billionaire now.
Yeah.
But no, dude, my homie's homie was like, dude, like girls with money move to New York, and girls who want money move to Miami. Like girls that want to find like a dude to like take care of them.
Okay.
They go to Miami, and girls who fucking are smart and have careers and are just rich.
Yeah.
They'll move to New York.
Yeah.
So like that's why whenever I see chicks in the street, I'm like, damn, dude, like a bunch of these chicks are fucking balling. But also New York, I feel like everybody's rich, everybody's poor, and nobody works. Because I just see everybody on the street all the time, dude.
Well, people work, but like
it feels like nobody does.
Jobs are different now.
Wait, hold on.
The ways that people make money are so different.
Wait, what was your story?
Oh, my story with my
with
friend?
your homie, yeah.
Okay, so we were roommates in college, and one night I was going to sleep early because I had to do something in the morning, and he was like, "Oh, I was actually going to try to have my girl over tonight, and we're going to this date function, and then I was going to have her over. So, do you mind, leaving the room when I do that?" And I was like, "Well," because we're in the same room.
Yeah, a dorm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well,"
I've heard of those.
Yeah. A dormitory is
when you go to college, Frankie.
when you don't screw around in high school, Frankie.
You go to a nice college away from your hometown.
Yeah.
And you're placed with with like-minded people.
Yes.
Anyways.
Anyway, so he's like, "Can you leave the room when
The chick comes.
The chick, we're both coming back at 2:00 in the morning, and I was like,
Right.
I'm going to bed right now, dude. I was like, I'm exhausted. I was beat. I didn't sleep like the night before or something.
Right.
I was like, I'm going to bed right now.
And what time was it?
It was like
When you were going to bed?
It was like 11 or something, like early.
All right. Yeah.
And I was like, you can come back. I don't care if you guys want to hook up when I'm sleeping in here.
Yeah.
But like, I don't want to wake up and have to leave the room.
Yeah, I get that.
And he was like,
yeah, that's right.
And he was like he kind of twisted my arm, and so I gave in. I was like, okay. All right, whatever. So he gets back like 2:00 in the morning. Dude, if he listens to this, he's gonna call. Like, it's gonna just reignite this. But it'll be nice for him to hear it without, because every time we talk about it, he just talks over me. He's like. It's just fucking,
Just adding flames to it. If he hears this, fucking. But good thing he's not here, because fucking he'll just bring his dog shit points.
Yeah. Because I know his bitch ass wouldn't be able to. No, but
skinny ass arms. Just like fucking.
No,
fucking,
he's
he's obese.
He's huge. He's like.
Oh, so
when he first got to college, he was like squatting like 1,000 pounds.
Oh my! So you can say
he leg pressed 1,000.
So if he hears it, you could just say it on here and then avoid him for the rest of your life.
Yeah. I'll just we'll just escape in this van. But
I will.
I'm like knocking on the van. He's like coming down the street.
He throws you at my van.
Yeah, you like wipe me off the windshield. But anyway, so I'm like, all right, fine. So he comes back at 2, and then wakes me up, and I'm like, okay. And I go out into the living room, try to fall back asleep, can't fall back asleep, and then he bangs his girl for like 2 hours.
Ooh, couldn't get it up for an hour.
And then.
Just that guy is insecure.
Oh, and when I get to this part, he's like, yeah, well, you're just jealous that I could fuck for 2 hours. I'm like, dude, nobody should fuck for 2 hours.
It's too long.
That means you're having a bad time.
Yes, that's too long, dude. I feel like anything over 20 minutes is a bad time, dude.
Yeah. At some point, you're just pushing rope down a tunnel.
At some point, you're just trying to concentrate, trying to come.
Yeah. You're like trying to pretend that she's someone someone else. But anyway, so then
2 hours. That's insane, dude. That's too much.
So I eventually was like, guys, like I knocked on the door and I was like, guys, you gotta go.
Oh, you knocked on the door.
Yeah.
No, dude, at 4 in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough, dude.
Yeah.
Guys, wrap it up.
Guys, come on.
You gave him the light.
It's not gonna happen.
And she left?
Yeah.
How come they didn't just hook up in the living room?
I don't know. He was weird about like where he wanted to hook up and stuff.
Yeah, if he would have hooked up in the living room, he would have lasted fucking 4 hours, dude.
Yeah. Can we try to turn the TV on?
And you guys never spoke about it then, like the next day or what?
No, next day he was pissed, and I was like, well, this and that.
2 hours, dude. Yeah, no.
And then I had a girl over like a month later, and then I was like, hey, can you...
Hey, I'll be 45 seconds.
Yeah. Like, trust me, you don't have to worry about that. And then so I was like, can you do this and that, yada, yada. And he was like, oh, you got a lot of nerve asking me, but fine. And I was like, okay, thanks. And then...
what?
That night, I hooked up with that girl, and then she left. And then apparently he never registered that she left. And like he never saw her leave. And then like the next morning he was like, I waited out here all night. And I was like, dude, she left at like 1:00. He was like,
you guys went back in time and you hooked up?
What?
Oh, no, I was under the impression you hooked up at 2 a.m. too.
No.
And you were so quick that by the time you guys were finished having sex, it was 1 a.m.
This was like a month later.
No, I know, but at what time was this that you brought her back?
Midnight or 1.
And she
then
left at 1?
And then she left at like 1:07. Fully satisfied.
I don't believe.
No.
The reviews are in.
No,
she was
that
not.
one. I think she left. We did get into an argument. That was a bad year.
What year was this?
That was my sophomore year of college. That's when a lot of things went wrong.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go to college.
Yeah. You just knew about sophomore year.
I just knew about sophomore year.
You're like, I know that I'll go into sophomore year and my girlfriend from freshman year will dump me and I'll lose a bunch of my friends and fall out of a tree and get an STD.
You fell out of a tree?
Yeah.
And got an STD?
No.
STI?
No.
Have you had a sexually transmitted cunt?
Yeah. I don't want to get I don't want to get into this on the podcast.
That's crazy, dude. I never knew you did.
All those times we shared,
Well, let's get into some of the more interesting story. How'd you fall out of a tree?
There's no story there. I was drunk and I climbed a tree.
Why was like people daring you?
No. I just like to do things like that I used to go around when I was in high school. This was our big like Friday night in high school, was me and my friends would go around drunk and climb on roofs of buildings and then smoke weed up there. Like in the city.
Dude,
like
the story that you climbed that water tower.
Yeah.
You want to tell that fucking story? That's a good story, dude.
Sure, yeah, I'll tell that story.
Yes!
It's an unnatural way to get into the story.
Well, no, because you were like, we climbed on top of things, and I remember you told me that insane story, dude.
I used to really like climbing things, and I was not afraid of heights ever, and then I fell out of that tree, and I hurt my back, and
that was after the water tower incident?
That was after the water tower. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. But the water tower isn't like a... You want me to tell it?
Yeah, well, yeah, dude. You got everybody all wet, and you're not going to tell it?
Sure, I'll tell it. So, I took mushrooms...
Psychedelic
mushrooms in my freshman year of college.
Not just mushrooms for health. That
No.
weird part of the story.
I took those mushrooms that like people are like, do this instead of coffee.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I have so much natural energy.
That shit's good, actually.
Have you tried it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so I took the mushrooms with my friends, and it was the first time I took them, and I took a full eighth, and I started tripping balls, and at one point I was like, I gotta go. I gotta leave you guys. I need to go on my own thing. And so
you ran into the woods.
Well, we were in the woods.
Oh, you were in the woods.
So I left the woods and I started walking down the road, and there was this baseball field on my campus, and next to the field there was
Elon.
This was at Elon, yeah.
Elon University.
Yeah, and
in North Carolina.
So next to the baseball field, there was this big cell phone tower and some signal tower, and it had like a ladder that was just like all these pegs, you know?
Yeah. For the workers.
Yeah.
For the workers to get up there and fix things.
Yeah, but they would be hooked with a cable.
Yeah.
And
they had a helmet.
And I was like, after, I'm on a heavy dose of mushrooms, and I love climbing, and it's a beautiful day, and I was like, well, I gotta get up there.
Yeah.
So the tower was surrounded by a gate with a barbed wire fence.
Oh fuck.
And there was a generator on the outside of the perimeter, so I stood on the generator. I took my shirt off and I put it over the barbed wire, and I got over, but then the shirt got stuck in the barbed wire. So I proceeded shirtless to start climbing the tower. And I got up probably about 35 feet.
All right, so that's like 3 stories.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm shirtless climbing this thing. Broad daylight.
And also you look like a 14-year-old.
I looked very young.
Yeah.
And I still had like a You had the like no facial hair. No facial hair.
And the short Justin Bieber trending hairstyle.
The Justin Bieber, the whole 9. I look like a fucking dumb idiot kid.
No shirt.
Which is what I was.
Were you wearing shorts or pants?
I was wearing shorts.
So just rolled out of bed.
I look like Peter Pan.
Oh,
Climbing.
no, Peter Pan has pants and a shirt.
All right, well,
Trying to compliment yourself in the middle. I look like a Peter Pan.
I look like one of the Lost Boys climbing this tower.
All right.
And at some point, I'm like, it's like maybe my hands are starting to sweat. There's
35 feet up.
It's
That's
just
high.
a cylinder. It's just a cylinder with pegs in it. It's not like a ladder that I could like hook my arm in.
Yeah.
It's just fucking a cylinder with pegs.
It just sticks out of a stick, a bigger stick.
Yeah, and it just sticks out of a stick.
How high does it go?
Probably like 200 feet.
Damn, you were 35 feet up.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
You were on shrooms. You were trying to find yourself.
This is like one of those. This is like when I dumped the coffee into your.
It was just like that.
Yeah.
You were like, You were like, walk home, lay down, and listen to the Beatles.
The takeaway from this episode is I'm just like I'm gonna have psychosis later in life. I'm on a fast track to an early case of schizophrenia.
So you're 35.
Hopefully we can get some good art out of it beforehand.
Oh, did I doubt it? So sad. They try to stab at being funny, and now they're just crazy.
Now he just does paintings with his own shit.
Are they good? No, it's like smiley faces.
It's just one color. If he wants to change the color, he has to change his diet.
But he only eats McDonald's.
He can't get a good texture.
It's sad, really.
It's really sad.
You're like 32.
Yeah.
Like
it's next year.
You're not even old.
Yeah.
We're still doing the podcast. Your art's hanging out in the back.
I'm doing it on your van. No! And then you go to a place. Do you have anything to remove shit? Oh, remove shit?
Oh, because we're the toilet store.
So anyway, so I'm about 35 feet up on this tower. And I'm starting to think like, starting to set in like, don't do that. Don't, stop doing this.
You're thinking this.
Yeah. And then I look out across the street. There is an apartment complex. And in the third story of the apartment complex, there's probably like 5 students in the window just like staring at me. And
was it an apartment complex or like a dorm complex?
Like apartments. It was like for sophomores and juniors.
Oh, so there was 5 people inside one apartment?
Yeah. Just hanging out, and they're looking out at me. And so I'm thinking like, this is the ego coming in now. And I'm like, oh, they think I'm the man. They think this is awesome. They get it. They're like, he's trying to find himself.
That's the difference between us. I would have gotten shy.
Yeah.
I would have been like, oh, no. I was like,
the difference between me and everyone in the world is that no one would even attempt to climb this tower.
Nah. People are stupid. Just not me.
Yeah, not you.
Yeah, all right.
Well, I climbed the tower in college, so clearly I'm not that stupid. No, I am. But
that's funny because I got stuck in a parking garage barbed wire, fucking 5 stories in the air.
It's like, just stupid things when you do when you're a kid, when you're trying to like prove.
Well, I was 22.
Prove yourself, and you have like all this testosterone and Anyway, I've been taking supplements.
Estrogen?
Yeah, I've been taking estrogen to connect with my mother.
My obese mother.
Yeah. But so I'm like,
I don't know why I called her obese.
looking at these kids. Yeah, my mom's in great shape. Thank you. Anyway.
It's the longest stalling story of all time.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to tell it.
All right.
So I look out at these kids and I'm like, oh, they think this is great. So I'm like, let's talk, like roll up the window so you can.
You're trying to hype them up.
I was like, yeah.
Like a WWE character.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah. And they pull up the window and they're like, get the fuck down, you fucking asshole. They're like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, fuck you guys. And I'm like, I guess I'll keep climbing now.
Oh,
and then
shit.
they're like, we're calling the cops. And I was like, I'm going to.
You were like, thank God they said that?
Yeah.
'Cause
Part
you're
of me was like, all right, it's time. It's time to go to. It was
So,
like, okay.
so how much higher did you climb when they said that?
Just a couple rungs. I don't know. So I go down, and then these kids come out that had called the cops, and I'm like, I'm going to talk to them.
Oh, because you were still on shrooms.
I was on shrooms, and I was like, I'm going to see, like, where they are coming from spiritually to try to condemn my freedoms as a man.
You walked up to me, you're like, first of all, I'm a film major.
yeah. So I go up and I'm talking to them, and they're like,
Wait, what'd you say to them when you walked?
I was like, guys, what's the deal? I was like, what's up? What? Why? And they're like, because you're endangering yourself. Like, they were so, they were just right. They were just like,
yeah.
And I was like, okay, but like, that's my choice as a human being.
Oh, that's the worst. You're like the worst college student right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
It was like,
dude,
I
like
read.
just typical movie shit.
I took one like psych class, and I'm like, that's the confines of society telling you that you
man.
shouldn't. Meanwhile, I'm just like, just doing something that there's no reason to do it
It's
at
like
all.
climbing a thing.
Yeah. And so as I'm talking to them, getting into this pseudo spiritual conversation.
Are they looking at you weird? Like, why is he talking to us like this?
Yeah. And I look up the road, and the cops are coming down the road. And I was like, oh yeah, I gotta go. And I just booked it.
You're like, toodaloo. And
I
then
ran away. I was like, see you guys. And then I just ran away, and I ripped my shirt off of the barbed wire.
Did you feel cool?
And I sprinted into the woods, and it was like the most fun, exhilarating experience ever, just running through the woods like
From the
with
cops, you became Peter Pan at that moment.
Yeah. And then I hid in the woods, and then I made my way back to my...
No. Instead of right error, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, this is gonna suck, dude.
That's the end of the story, though, so...
Well...
Should we just call it a 47? We're almost there.
It's still counting, though. That's weird. Alright. So it stopped. So there's been 3 episodes, 2 episodes. There's been issues. That's good, right?
Yeah,
just 90% of the time.
I thought you knew how to do podcasts.
No, I do. I just push record and then I talk. This has never happened.
Yeah. It's probably a storage issue.
I was gonna tell you a story about how I got shot down, dude.
Tell me about it.
I'll tell you about it if I can.
Is this thing picking us up?
I don't know if it's picking this up. It's counting. Oh no, stop counting. I have a GGN mustache right now. Should I turn it off? Do you think it'll save?
Yeah, it'll save. Just stop recording.
No, it won't even do that.
How do you feel about this one?
It's alright. Not as good as the last one. I feel like it's stop. I feel like because we didn't come into this one with notes. I'm gonna just.
We never came in with notes.
I'm just push record again. Well, I always have like a general idea.
Oh, okay.
All right, and we're back.
We're back.
I guess we never went away. We're not even gonna. Are we gonna cut that out?
I don't know.
No, I think we haven't cut anything out so far.
Yeah.
And then they just leave all that shit in.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this? Don't
It
like it.
sucks. Anyway, thanks for tuning in.
Well, I was gonna say a story about how I got shot down. Dude. Almost got shot. I feel like I've told you before though.
You have, but tell it again.
Nah, that's all right.
Because I can't remember.
I think I've thought on this. Anyways.
Save it for an episode that...
Yeah, save it for another one. I'll save it for
Yeah.
next week's episode.
Yeah.
Getting shot down.
Yeah.
Dude, here I wanted to talk about this, dude. I'm you know me. I'm like dirty, but I'm a germaphobe still.
Uh-huh.
Like whenever somebody fucking like coughs by me or like farts by me or burps by me, I get pissed, dude. And
Yeah.
I get this from my mom, dude.
Has Sam ever farted by you?
No, I don't think so.
He farts all the time, and it feels like aggressive towards me.
Oh, towards you?
Yeah.
Just like hate crime.
Yeah, he goes, and then he goes, woo!
Oh. Well, dude, like anybody that's ridden in a car with me, not in this van, but in a car with automatic windows, if they fucking burp or cough, all the windows go down, dude. Because I just imagine all the particles. As I'm burping right now.
Yeah.
All the particles start coming into my fucking face.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I saw this guy cough on the train, and it was a beautiful move, dude. I've never seen anybody do this, but I wanted to shake his hand.
Except for he had coughed.
He coughed, but he did the correct way of coughing into your elbow.
Yeah. And
he was done coughing, but he left his mouth in his elbow for like 10 seconds afterwards. And I was like, this is beautiful, you know? Because he's letting the germs settle into his sleeve. He's like just doing it and like letting go. And
what happens if you let go? They just go.
No. They're finding a home in your sleeve. So so then he moved it, and then I felt comfortable, dude. I was like, this is. I wanted to kiss this guy in the fucking forehead, dude. I was like, I've never seen this move before. Yeah. People sneezing into their hands pisses me off, dude. Might as well not sneeze into your hands at all. I mean, just sneeze in my face, dude.
Yeah. Well, you wash your hands more frequently than you wash your.
No, you don't, dude. You only wash your hands when you want to. Well, then you're. Yeah. Instead of your elbow.
Yeah. When do you wash that?
Never, but you don't touch me with it. You don't shake my hand, and you don't touch everything that I'm gonna touch with it.
Right.
Like you don't open the door with your fucking elbow.
Yeah. Unless you have no forearm.
Yeah, but then if you have no forearm, then you're not sneezing into your hands anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. If you have no forearm, you have no option.
You have no option but to piss me off when you sneeze.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I hate people with no arms. I'm just kidding. But that's like the biggest problem when you can't, when you don't have any arms, you're about to sneeze. You're like, oh, Jesus.
One time I saw my dad staring at a guy. I was like, what's he looking at? And then I don't know what happened. And my dad was like, did you fucking see that? And I was like, what? It's like, that guy had no arms. He just got in his car and drove away. And I was like, what? He was like, he fucking, his words. He was like, he kicked it open like Jackie Chan and got inside. You compared a guy with no arms to Jackie Chan.
Oh, man.
Have you seen those, though?
Jackie Chan?
No. Like people driving like cars made especially for like handicapped people. Or like people in wheelchairs, they like have like a turning. I mean, like the gas and brake.
I've seen it from the outside, but I've never seen like what happens once they get in there.
When one of my homies' dad's like, he was like paralyzed, so he had one of those cars. So like whenever his mom would drive us around, she would use like his pedals, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Yeah. And she wasn't handicapped. And she would park in the handicap spaces. And I was like, I gotta cut ties with this fucking lady, dude. Yeah. She was insane though, dude.
What'd she do?
She'd just scream at people. And she was a dick to waiters and waitresses.
Yeah.
Dude,
sounds like you spent a lot of time with this woman.
Well, we were on the soccer team together.
Yeah. Was she hot?
No, dude. Like she was
just an ugly bitch.
Dude, she was like, I don't want to say obese, but she was like, you know, she was
fat.
She was short and a little wide, dude. If she was 2 inches shorter, she'd be a perfect circle. Like whenever her son would like be playing soccer, dude, she would scream at him, and like it was embarrassing for the team. Yeah. So the point where like kids in the other team would be laughing at us. Yeah. And I want to be like, it's not, you know, like he's cool, she's not. You know what I mean? Yeah. But he was used to it because that's his mom. Right. So he would just hear her and she would fucking sound like she was dying, dude. Yeah. I don't want to say his name, but like, let's just say his name was fucking Frank. She would go, Frank! Like literally like that. I'm not even exaggerating for comedic effect. Yeah. Like she would just scream. Yeah. Not even cheering, dude. Like nobody taught her how to cheer. Yeah. She would scream and panic, and then people would be like, dude, it sounds like she's like, they're killing her son. Yeah. But he would just have the ball.
Yeah. It's just setting up the play. It's not even anything happening.
And she would wave away waiters at like Olive Garden. And I'm like, dude, first of all, fucking, you know, like you do that if you're like rich. Yeah. Maybe it's not even acceptable then, but people expect it. If you're like rich in a fucking high class restaurant. We're at Olive Garden, dude. Yeah. Getting free salad, and she'd be like, be telling my parents a story, and then my parents would be like, Jesus, dude, they're gonna think we're all dicks. Yeah. And then like we'd be done, and then she'd get in her handicap car in the handicap parking spot and take it off.
And her husband was paralyzed?
Yeah, dude.
And they were still together?
And yeah, he wasn't paralyzed like when they met. He had like a construction accident. I feel like I'm giving too much and it's gonna get around to them.
No.
And she's gonna go, Frank!
Yeah, that's your name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess the point is, dude, when she would be such a dick to waiters when they would see her get into the handicap, maybe they would be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Right.
She's not right.
Yeah. Well, maybe she was frustrated about that her husband became paralyzed. So maybe she had a lot of anger about it.
She'd be like, maybe I could just mask this and cheering for my son.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! Like, we're winning.
Yeah.
We have the ball.
Yeah.
No, dude. Oh man, I was gonna say something else and I forgot.
Well, so you cut ties with the people?
Yeah. Well, I mean, when we stopped playing soccer, I just stopped seeing him. But he was like a cool dude.
Yeah.
But he did have those sunglasses that turn. I mean, those eye glasses
that turn
dark in the sun.
Okay.
They're for nerds, dude. You have those?
Yeah, I do.
They're for nerds. My dad has those too, but he's fine.
Yeah.
He's 50.
But because so you're recalling someone that you know and you're like, he was a great guy. Oh, except for he had those glasses.
Yeah, I know 2 people like that. And now you're 3.
And then I'm like, we hang out like every day.
Yeah, but you don't wear those fucking glasses every day.
No, I
And when you do, I hate it, dude. People think that I'm hanging out with a nerd. Like, oh, everybody's looking at us.
Unlike when I don't have my glasses on. And
I'm
they're
like,
there's a cool 2 cool guys.
I'm hanging out with a cool dude, everybody. Check it out. It's Luke.
Yeah, we're going to fuck. Women.
You guys like his hair? Do you guys like how he's not wearing ugly glasses? Those glasses are ridiculous, dude.
They're nice. They provide shade when I go out in the sun.
Yeah, dude, except you look like you're looking for your mom. It sucks, dude. 57. Should we end this, dude?
Sure.
Is that a good way to end?
Yeah, I think so. I think it
You want to leave the shit in the middle?
yeah.
It's gonna go with difficulties.
Yeah. Are we gonna?
Anything you want to say?
No, I don't want to say anything. I just want to say that I appreciate everyone tuning in. I'm still new to podcasting, but I think we're gonna be bringing more heat in the future. So
This is the 3rd one you do ever?
No, I've done it a couple times.
What podcast have you done?
I did Rogan one time, but it was kind of
what?
We only went for 2.5 hours, so
and he
it was one of the worst ones.
He didn't post it.
Yeah. I was like, what a waste of my fucking time.
Yeah, dude. Well, this is it.
That's
dude.
when I cut ties with him.
And then you started hanging out with Neil Young.
Yeah. Yeah. You were right, Neil. Yeah.
Rogan sucks.
Yeah.
All right, man.
But yeah. Thanks for watching, and I don't think I have anything coming up. I don't have any shows.
Oh.
But Frankie does.
Do I?
Tell him about the shows, Frankie.
Oh yeah, I'm doing a burlesque show April 14th. That's like 2 months from now.
Are you wearing heels?
No. I'm not. I'm doing. Dude, I'm gonna eat shit so hard at that show.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing funnier
Because
than
of your material.
Yeah. And there's nothing funnier than like a burlesque show, because they try to be funny, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or like a drag show.
Yeah.
Because they try to be funny and they kill.
Yeah.
They fucking murder. And then I'm going to go up like, hey, what's up, guys?
They're going to hate you.
What's the deal with my van? They're going to go, who?
They're going to hate you so much.
I know.
You need to just lip sync.
I'm getting paid for those.
This is what you need to do. You need to lip sync Kathy Griffin. That's what you need to do.
Oh, yeah.
I went to a drag show one time.
And that's what happened?
Yeah. One of the performers went up and dude, they clean up too.
They get mad money?
Dude, she went out is drag, is that transgendered, or is that just like you're dressing up?
You can't say cross-dressing anymore, right? Because like that's what that is, right?
I guess.
Because they're not. Oh wait, are they still like? They're still gay.
Yeah.
But they're not transgender.
Yeah.
It's just for the evening.
It's just for the show.
Yeah, because they wipe off. I don't know, dude.
It's just for the show.
Fucking next episode, they dropped me from the show.
No, I think. But dude, they go out and they're like, they dance to a song and they lip sync and they go out into the crowd, and these dudes are going nuts and just holding. Yeah, it's like at a gay club.
Oh,
I went one time for research for,
I'm doing
for
that.
comedy, but no, I went with some girls, but it was like a friend's girlfriend was like, let's go here, and so I was like, okay.
Yeah, right. Dude, that just makes it sound like it was your idea.
No, I mean I just don't want to drop the names, but I was with Alex and Alexa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But
You don't want to drop another comedian's name?
I don't know. I don't know why.
Just give him a quick shout out.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I don't want to incriminate anyone by saying that they were at a gay club.
Alex Mahaney.
As I incriminate myself. No, it's not incriminating. It was fun. Well, it actually was fun. But
Yeah, well, I'm doing it, and they're paying me nicely, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. If you go out, I'm telling you, if you put on a dress and shave your face and put on a wig and lip sync Kathy Griffin and put on heels, you will make like $500.
I'm gonna bomb so hard, dude.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
bomb
are.
so fucking hard.
Yeah, you're gonna eat a dick.
I know, but whatever.
That's gonna be your payment, actually.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, I think that's a good time to get off.
That's a good time.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, let me just zing you and then what? And then I'll call
no
it.
rebuttal. Turn it off.
Yeah, thanks for watching. This is subscribe. You're supposed to say that now.
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe.
Follow us on Instagram.
On Instagram.
Frankie Hoy. Comedy. Frankie. What is it? Just Frankie Hoy?
Yeah, and then that's it. This is the keeper. No, then
And then it's LD_comedy on Instagram and TikTok. And that's it.
This is the Keeper Tricking Podcast.
Yeah. No.
Are you calling me a racist?